Hi everyone, I'm here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, been around about 5.5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We are now expanding our economy, and that'll benefit all our citizens because they all hold our currency. We give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. Come along, register. We welcome you with open arms, and we're not going to put you into a particular group based on what you look like, where you come from, what your gender is, or anything else. We're non-separatist, so we don't separate people. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that, which we'll get to just after our opening prayer, which I'm going to get to in a moment. Very, very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. I'm not talking about short-term pleasure. I'm talking about something that is there with you all the time, night and day, every day. And it's something that everybody seeks, to be happy, to have that calmness, that ever new joy within. You'll still have peaks of pleasure. You'll still have days where something doesn't go all right and you'll be disappointed, or you'll be saddened by some event. But underneath it all, you'll have that calmness, that joy, that peace. And the only way you can get that, you certainly can't buy it. The only way you can get it is through loving service to other people. And the additional advantage to being of loving service to other people is that it attracts into your life everything you want and need. You know, the law of attraction isn't really a law of attraction. You can't just attract things without making an effort. And it's more like a law of creation, perhaps. You create things, you make the affirmations, you know what you want, you visualize you already being in possession of it, and then you have to move towards it. You can't just sit back and wait for it to come to you. You have to step out and move towards it. And as you do, and you can do that through loving service to other people, it'll start then drawing closer and closer to you. So it's a wonderful way to get everything that you want and need in life, as well as being perfectly happy and calm all the time. So that's what our little prayer's about and our affirmation. So let's get started with them now. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you. And we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service. And through service, attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And the little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay, let's see who we've got in. Let's welcome people. You're equally welcome whether you're watching us live now or whether you're watching the recording. We're streaming into X, Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, and YouTube. Watching live, the best place to watch it is in YouTube, because the comments come through. X, the comments also come through. Facebook, they don't. Okay. So if you're watching live, YouTube or X are your best bets. Most popular is YouTube. And if you want to watch the recordings, of course, it doesn't matter. You can watch in Facebook, X, or YouTube, where it'll automatically be there available for you. A lot of people watch the recording because they can't make 7 p.m. London time. It's not convenient for them. Some people are in bed, some people are at work, some people have other engagements at that time, whatever it may be. And so it's important that we have those recordings and they're all available for you. And you're equally welcome whether you're watching the recordings or whether you're watching here live. The advantage, of course, of being here live is that you can pop where you're from into the comments and let people know who you are and where you're from. You can interact with one another. And of course, you can ask any questions and get them answered. So let's see who we've got in here live. We have Bozina, who's top of the pops today. She's top of the comments in here today, and she's from Slovenia. And then we've got Ramachandra from Watford, letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. And then who else have we got? We've got Pierre in from South Africa. We've got another Bozina. We have two Bozinas that are regular here. This one is from Edinburgh in Scotland. We have Nankiat from Nigeria, Richard from Devon in England, Camiso from Ethiopia, and Gary from St Albans in England. And you've got a big thank you for Gary. I'll be giving you a document that he's prepared for you, which has some splash pages and things and share codes for them that he'd be delighted if you used to help promote TIR. And we got Don from Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. Okay, we weren't here yesterday, so I'm going to give you some numbers, and they're for the past 48 hours, not 24 hours. And we have an increase of 7 in the 777 plan to 45,562 members in there. An increase of 51 in our registered members to 54,834. And an increase, the same number, 51, in our active members to 3,232. An increase of 1 in the Success Blueprint to 23. An increase of 3 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,175. An increase of 9 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,083. An increase of 4 in the Pro members of the ShareHope Powerline Plan to 756. An increase of 116 in the registered members of the TIR plan to 2,118. I know there are still a lot of those that are not KYC verified free members, and they will of course be removed after 30 days if they don't either upgrade or verify their identity. We have also an increase of 49 in our bronze members, taking us to 788. And we need to get those numbers up. I keep telling you that. You probably think, oh, well, you keep saying that. And I do, and I will. And we will always need more and more and more people. The more people we have, the faster everybody moves. If you've referred people, they're not in your matrix, but you want them to get their matrix filled and completed as quickly as possible, because then you're going to get that match on what they're earning, and they're going to go into the silver matrix quicker, and you're going to get the match there twice as much as they're earning, and then they're going to go into the gold matrix and you're going to get 10 times what they're earning. But it all starts with getting lots and lots and lots of people into TIR, and they don't have to be paid members. We can move them through. We have the facility to pay people in. So it's all about getting people. If everybody gets just one person a month, that program will fly, and you'll soon be making more money than you know what to do with. But if everybody sits back and waits for everybody else to do it and leaves it up to the odd few, it'll take time and time and time, and you'll get bored and you'll say, oh, it doesn't work. Well, it does work, but you don't. Okay. But you don't have to do a lot of work. What you've got to do is help people. This plan can help anybody, anywhere. Do you think that there are people in this world that would like to make some money? Do you think there are people in this world that would love to be able to make some money without spending time in front of the computer, without putting their hand in their pocket? Do you think there are people in some nations where just $40 a month can make a massive change in their way of life? Because if you don't, there are, okay? All of those situations. Do you know anyone that would like to make a bit of extra money with pretty much no effort? It would be lovely if they also start just helping an odd person. It'll make you feel good. It'll make them feel good. Everybody will start making more and more money. Okay, we've got a few more people in. We've got Orin in from Monrovia, and we've got Taiwo in from Nigeria. And Gary, what about one person a day? The more, the merrier, Gary. But just one person a month by everybody would have us flying. Now, there'll be people that can do more than one person a month. And let's be fair, everybody knows somebody that they could get into the plan totally free because they need a bit more cash. One person a month is doable for everyone. And it'll open up so much more for you, not just in terms of cash, but in terms of joy and happiness within. You know, you've got somebody that you know is always struggling. They've got too many days left at the end of their paycheck. You know, they get paid every month, and by the end of 3 weeks, they've got an empty bank balance and they're struggling in that last week. You can help them. So why don't you? Okay. Right. So how do you help people? Well, you just talk to people and you say, you know, would you like to make a bit of extra money without doing anything? Oh, yeah, I'd love it, but it doesn't exist. Well, it really does, and I'll prove it to you. Boom. Get them in, okay? But you can also use splash pages, and I've sent out some of the ones that I've done. You get some of those available, and I'm going to send a document out here now, which is from Gary, and it is a splash page and lead capture page that he's put together. It's got the share codes in it. You can use it, and if you show it to enough people, you will get more than one a month, I assure you. Okay. I don't know how many I've got today. I cleared it all out last night, but I'll have a quick look. 9. I've got 9 people that have joined TIR today. Okay, probably most of them are free. I think I have seen a couple that have been that have upgraded. So probably 7 free and 2 paid or something like that. And I'm not a master sponsor or anything like that. It's just that I persist in posting on Instagram and Facebook and our own social media channel, and where else? X, and I send out emails when I can, and that's it. Oh, and I congratulate people on their birthdays in Facebook and give them the gift of the same. Now they don't. How many take it up? You know, I've got 4 accounts, I think, in Facebook that get the birthday greetings thing, and amongst the 4 of them, we probably average 20, maybe a bit more birthdays a day. Some days it'll be 50, some days it might only be 10. And do they all go, oh, that's great, thank you, I'm in, boom? No, they don't. But most days there's a bit of interest, and I would pretty much say that at least 1 a week joined through just doing that. But you've got to be persistent. You just got to stick with it. You've got to keep at it. So that is the way to go. And the more people that do it, the faster it'll move. 1 person a month will be flying from everybody. Some people will get 2 people a month, or 5 people a month, or as Gary says, 1 a day. You know, some people get 1 a day. Some people get more than 1 a day. But just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Keep pushing it out, pushing it out, pushing it out. And your joy will be multiplied massively, as will your bank balance. But it'll be the right way. What is the difference between TIR and other plans within We Share Abundance? TIR isn't within We Share Abundance. It's the big difference. It's totally independent, and it is cash in, cash out. There's no crypto involved in it. And today I had a meeting with I've been meeting with one, and I've been talking quite a lot with the support team of another people. We're trying to get that withdrawals all sorted out, taking a little bit of time. There is always a front end fee to get these things set up. There are always obstacles that need to be overcome. But there are 2 plans that are, or 2 businesses, I suppose they are, that will help us with those payments. There are more, but there are 2 that I've singled out as being the most attractive for our members. So it's a case of pursuing that now and getting them to say, okay, we can work with you. We got Taiwo in from Nigeria, and we got Willie in from Texas. Graham, what about those people that are not Leads, Leap and ProfitX savvy? What can they use to promote? They can simply promote the website, the TIR website. Just add your affiliate code to any page that you want to promote, whether it's the home page, the compensation plan, the products page, or just the registration page. It doesn't matter. You can add your affiliate link to that. But people that are not Lead, Leap savvy, I suggest they get savvy, because it's free and they can build a list, and they'll have a lot more options. Profit Express, once again, there is complete training within that website. All you've got to do is follow the training. That's all I did. I'm no tech expert. I'm no, I'm into this and I have to go through and learn it and do it. And how do I do it? I follow the training that's there. I get so many questions saying, how do you do this in Profit Express? And The answer is you follow the training, because that's all I did. Mine is set up. Once you set it up, it's there and it's up and running and you can use it. It's as simple as that. It doesn't take an awful lot of time. If it did, I wouldn't do it, because I don't have an awful lot of time. I work at least 14 hours a day, every day, quite often more. And so anything, it just has to be squeezed in somewhere, you know. Okay. But there is always that option to just add your affiliate code to the end of any URL you want to promote, and do that. Okay, but you won't build a list that way, and you want to be building your list. You really do need to build your list. Okay, I've given you the numbers, I think. Yes, I did. And we've done what? Okay, where are we up to? We're working on a situation that was brought to my attention probably a couple of weeks ago by someone. Can't remember who it was now. And that was, what happens if at the end of your 30 days, the 2 people that you've had allocated to you haven't got their 2 people. I'm hoping that will never happen, but it depends on how many people we get coming into the system. The more we get in, the less likely that is to happen. But what happens if it does happen? Well, if it does happen, we're working on a system where it will allow you a bit of grace to get it all sorted out for your people to get their people. And you'll also get a message explaining the situation, and you may, in extreme cases, you may need to chuck a $20 bill in yourself to make sure that you're never going to be out of benefit. So we're going to be, we're working on that system now, but it will give grace periods so that you're not just going to run out of steam, you know. Gary says it was Eric Bouchard. Okay, it was Eric. Yeah, I think it was. So that is that is what we're completing at the moment. We can't complete the withdrawals until we get agreement from one of these companies that we're working with now. And then it's just a case of paying it's usually about $1,000 to get it set up, and then linking the system in through an API into their system so that you can request your money and get paid, and that's it. So I'm working, basically my focus is on getting the information to these people. They always say, oh, what about this? You know, have you got that? And so my focus at the moment is on trying to get total acceptance from these payment processors, I suppose. And then we can go ahead with that. And it shouldn't take very long once we get that acceptance. And we got Rosina saying, is the welcome email included along with some other emails? I'm asking about those links from Gary that you sent. I think Rosina is asking if there is an email follow-up that you are providing in there, Gary. I don't think there is. They are useful. There is an email follow-up sequence, I think, with the X-Pro or what's it called, Profits Express, there is a follow-up sequence in there. And I think that the Lead Sleep one that I did, I think you can grab the follow-up sequence there. But you have to, in Lead Sleep, you have to be a pro member to get the follow-up messages. You can't do it as a free member. If you're a pro member, you can get them. But in Profits Express, they're automatically there for you. Okay. And Gary says, yes, I'll add the share code. So, okay. So he is going to add the share code in for your follow-up messages there. Wonderful. Devyani, been working today again on getting that the withdrawals situation sorted out in We Share Abundance. I was expecting it to be completed today, but it hasn't been. I'll be speaking with her tomorrow because she is working tomorrow because she didn't work last Friday because she was traveling. So so that is where we are. I'm hoping it's going to be there tomorrow. I'll be working with Devyani on that tomorrow, so that hopefully the We Share Abundance payments will all be ready and going out again automatically. We are paying people that do request a withdrawal through the support desk. We're doing it manually at the moment, which is a pain. It's time consuming and everything else, but people are getting paid. Okay. Willie says, what about the new compensation plan video? Where are we on that? There is a message in your inbox, Willie, about that. It says new, and then there's a video and the link to it, and it's on the compensation plan page of TIR. Okay. But if you check your messages in your We Share Abundance inbox, you'll see a link to it. Okay. Excuse me. So that's where we are, folks. That's where we are with development. That's where we are with progressing the payment options for TIR. I know a lot of people are actually transferring their commissions into the balance so that they can pick people in, and that's it. Tyrell, what about withdrawal in TIR? I've just been through all that, Tyrell. I'm not going through it all again, okay? So if you didn't catch it, you'll have to watch the replay because it's all been covered in there now. As I say, a lot of people are, I know, transferring their commissions into the balance and piffing more people in, which is a good thing to do, but it all depends. I mean, if you need your money out, then we need to get that sorted out, and that's what we're working on, as explained in quite a lot of detail. Okay. That covers it for today, folks. It is weekend, so enjoy yourself. Some of the people, people in New Zealand, it'll be Saturday morning there for them. Be spring, and here it's a bit wet and windy and dark at the moment, but there you go. So it is, of course, into October. We've not got a lot of months left for this year. It'll fly by. It'll be New Year before you know it. So get to work. Okay, it doesn't have to be many hours a day. You know, you can do an awful lot in 30 minutes a day. Okay. Okay. That's it from me. today. I'll be here tomorrow. Of course, we'll be giving away some random cash tomorrow as well. And Leon's here from California, saying have a great weekend. So and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow, as I say, we'll be on the random withdrawals. And of course, don't forget Sunday, the raffle. So get your tickets bought. Okay. God bless you all. And I'll be here 7 p.m. tomorrow, streaming on Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, X, and YouTube. Okay? Until then, get out there, help somebody out. God bless.